My name is Burdick, but you can call me Russ for short. Today, I'm going to share with you a topic that is close to my heart, is autism. Autism is something that I have been diagnosed with and want to share with you what I have learned about. These are things that I would be talking about. What is autism? Through the three levels of autism, autism in me, God's purpose. When researching what autism is, I found that this is something that you are born with, but doesn't mean you have an illness or a disease. It means your brain works in a different way from other people. Autism is usually noticed when you are very young, but sometimes it is not diagnosed until you are older. A person will never outgrow autism. Autism is not a medical condition with treatments or a cure, but some people need support to help them with certain things. And here's a short video I would like to share for you today.
Hello, I'm Dr. Meg Stone-Heberlin, a licensed clinical psychologist at Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center, and you're probably wondering, what is autism? Well, a quick explanation is that autism spectrum disorder, or autism for short, is a term that describes a variety of developmental differences in social interaction, communication, and behavior. The autism spectrum represents a diverse group of people with various skills and interests. For example, some people with autism can speak fluently, while others may have difficulty communicating. Some people with autism might communicate using pictures or devices. Research suggests that autism develops from a combination of genetic and environmental influences. These influences increase the risk that a child may have autism. Factors that may increase a person's risk for autism include family history of autism, advanced parental age, pregnancy and birth complications, and pregnancies spaced less than 1 year apart. However, keep in mind that risk is not the same as known cause, and there is no known cause for autism. Hello, I'm Dr.
There are 3 levels of autism. A person with level 1. Autism requires the least amount of support. A person with level 1 autism has trouble understanding or complying with normal social standards, not looking interested in social interactions, some emotional or sensory problems. A person with autism might want to work with a treatment therapist or a counselor to help them learn how to interact with other people and how to learn to deal with repetitive behaviors. A person with level 2 autism has similar characteristics as those in level 1, but are more intense. Level 2 traits may include using fewer words or different speech, missing nonverbal cues like facial expressions. Some showing a behavior that looks rude, like not responding or walking away during a conversation. An autistic person at level 2 might need to help at school, like writing or reading support, along with an aide nearby to help. with social skills during recess and lunch breaks. They might need extra service, such as speech or social skills. Okay. A person with level 3. Autism will need the most support and seem very different at a young age. Level 3. Social communication means the person may be non-speaking or continually repeating words or phrases that hear, like to play by themselves, interact with others, they only when necessary, seem unable to play along with pairs, not interested in having friends, engage in repetitive physical behaviors like rocking, blinking, or spinning around in circles, express extreme distress when asked to switch tasks or focus. Autism and me. I have autism, and I have worked so hard to understand things that I struggled with. When I was a child, I could not speak, but with support, I was able to learn how to communicate with those around me, and I struggle with making friends and talking to people about my emotions. I am working on learning how to share my emotions and be a friend to others. God's purpose is in Psalm 139, 8:13 through 14 says, "For you created in most being, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." God created me with autism. I know that God does not make mistakes. He has created me with gifts I can use to honor him. I am thankful to the people that God put into my life to help me. My mom is my biggest support, and I am thankful that God gave me a mom who will help me with my autism. I am hoping to help others understand autism by sharing my story with them. Thank you for coming tonight.